think that's everything I want to see here. I think... Oh god, well, I don't want to fall. I want to go here. Because I think we want to fall down now, and it connects to that area that I wanted to go into. I was kind of expecting there, since this area... Once I saw this area was so big, that there would be like a mask shard or something here. Just because it seemed like the type of zone. Still don't know what this is about. I'm leaving a marker here. I don't trust it. I don't trust it a single bit. Okay, and then I fell... Or I could fall here. Yeah. Alright, let's see, because one of these has to, yeah, get me down even lower. And I took this pretty far down, but I think there was a different path I could take. Yeah, because I went up there, but there's also just going deeper. Ugh, disgusting looking area though. Hello? Yeah, we're heading back into the shit now. God, all the stuff in the foreground and background's creeping me out, stressing me out. Oh, we're back. Welcome home. Game says welcome home. Immediately infects me with maggots. What the hell is the point of this area? Because I know I couldn't have been up here before. What's with all these weird zones where it just leads to like nothing? I mean, it can't lead to nothing. Video games don't just do that. Unless they're just being absurdly mean. I don't know right now. Where does this one lead? Somewhere useful? Why is that making such a different noise? Oh, I think I'm technically hitting the maggots in the water. I think that's why that noise was happening. I'm hoping this path takes me down to... Nope, never mind. No dice. Well, like I said, at least this area seems substantial. I just gotta make sure I live to actually break this. Okay. I hear something crying over there, but I will be back to that once I unlock this. Okay, get off of me. Because yeah, I want to unlock this shortcut first. That is the most important thing. There we go. Okay, that's been unlocked. We can at long last get rid of this damn thing. My god. Alright, now let's work our way back up there and see what this area is all about. Uh-huh. So what is this over here? That's not nice noises that are happening in here. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Did not expect you to be there. Jeez, I was scratching my nose, you bastard. What is that horrible noise? What the... Okay, I did technically touch that. Up. Okay, I'm fine. What in the nine is this? Uh-oh, this sounds like I'm getting close to whatever's making that noise. The baby? I thought it sounded like a baby's cries, but... Twisted bud? They just got like third of an umbilical cord? What is this bloodborne shit? What is this here? Contorted mass of ashen vine cries out incessantly. What the hell? Hollow Knight, you're gonna have to stop giving me weird shit. What in the world? Why do I have a fetus? Or it's not a fetus, it is actually a little baby, but... Where the hell am I gonna get vines? Or take something to do with vines? Like, what? Oh my god, when I open up my map at all... That's so weird. It like it has stereo sounds to let you know where it's coming from in your inventory. Right now it's to the left, so yeah, I hear it in my left ear. If I go over here, it's to the right. That's so weird. What in the hell is happening? What is happening to me? I'm so confused and alarmed and scared and worried and just all of the feelings currently. Oh my god. Just get me down here first off. Get me in here. Huh. What does this even mean? I mean, we're right here. I'm going into the thing to see if it has something to do with that. I don't think it would. I'm going to see, though. Do you help me through here somehow? God, does it have to make those noises, too? I thought maybe it was like... but no, that wouldn't make sense. Like, it cries in the direction you're supposed to walk in this area. I do not think that is the case. Well, at this point, I should just continue going for a little bit longer and get 2 episodes out of this to help my schedule a little bit. Now that we went there and found all of that... You're still making noises in my inventory. God, I'm going to, this is going to drive me crazy. I've got to figure out what's going on here. Just so I can get this baby out of my inventory. Because having to hear that every single time I pull it up? No, I can't take it. Do I even go back up there? I mean, that felt like it might open, but... Vines. Where would I take something to do with vines? Please shut up. Please shut up. Vines. I don't... no. And I really want it out of my inventory. Oh god. Is this gonna have to be, like, something I look up just because this thing is going to annoy the shit out of me? This is why I don't want kids. I'm not a parent. I'm not a parental figure. I would be a terrible parent. I have this massive vine babies hanging out in my inventory and I'm immediately like, how do I get rid of this thing? It's annoying me. Who can help me with a vine creature? Carry a sweet precious smell. You have mossberry? Yeah. Precious fruit, fragrant and round. For you to find berries, rosaries. Thank you. I have 2. I thought I did. Thank you. Bring more mossberries. Okay. Yeah, I need to get more now. That's not something, right? No. Nor is this. Or no, there's nowhere else to go in your house. Okay. Okay. Where to now? I'm like out of quests. This thing is screaming violently in my inventory. And I really don't want it to be. I was like, wait, what was that voice? But that's just the person, yeah. Wait, I have an idea. No. Our last rest. Why so few? This must be a character here in Bone Bottom. Always up. Climb to glory. Yeah, this is talking about somewhere in here. I thought maybe I could like sing to the baby in my inventory. Maybe I would go to sleep or something? Sing it a lullaby? But I know it's still screaming. So I've been sitting here and I've been thinking about who I could possibly give this to. And I couldn't really think of anyone except for that character, which I think is this little thing right here, who had like a birthing ritual. Like we did a whole quest for that and it never really went anywhere. The reason I'm thinking of them instead of the character up here is because this one just has babies they're feeding. Maybe them too, since they're clearly a parent? I don't know, maybe they would have something too. But there's a lot of characters for us to potentially talk to. And this is the one that makes the most sense, I think, currently. Because that's kind of like a, this is like a vine, and that's like, I was trying to think of areas where it's like kind of woodsy. And that's really the only thing I can think of. If this isn't it, honestly, I really want this thing out of my inventory. If this isn't it, I'm out. I'll just look it up because it, yeah, it's, I don't want to have to hear that every single time I open my inventory. But I feel like it would have to be here. And this is kind of the only character or NPC we had that is here, I think. Oh, is that not somewhere I can... Oh, I thought this was somewhere I could go. Getting just absolutely messed up here. I'm just trying to get to that character over there. I didn't know that pathway wasn't an option. Now I know, though. Okay, we're here. This is the only area I could think of that has like vines and stuff, so I really hope this is it. Hello? Bug, red cloak, far traveled. Bring it here, the bud. That is what it's called. It's called a bud. It calls, it cries for the right. Offer it. Yes, this is it! Oh my god, first try. Like I said, this is the only woodsy, vine kind of vegetation themed area I could think of. Besides like Mossholm. I guess that would have been one. The Druid would have been another possibility, but I don't know. This was apparent specifically. Yes. The bud weak. New. It must be nourished. Nourished. It will be nourished. This time, the time of birth approaches. The bud cries, yearning. The final rite may begin. White shell, red cloak, bug strong and old. The time of birth is near, and now the final rite. Yes? Okay, a new quest. I'm also getting very sleepy, which is another reason I'm like, please. Very well, this final rite. What would you have me do? The time of birth is close. Like, I thought I finished this before, but this was the only character that had anything to do with birthing. Besides, like I said, the one up in Bilewater. Now, the birth is close. Now give it shell. Host the final rites. Time of birth is near. Oh. Oh. I'm being eaten. I was kind of wondering if that's where this was going. Rite of rebirth. Wish granted. Did I just get eaten? What? Is that game over? What the hell? No. I'm in a... Am I in a new area? Oh, I have no silk. Chapel of the Witch? Where are we? Oh... I have a different weapon. Oh, this unlocks a weapon. This is a different weapon altogether. That's what this is. Okay, I mean, that's something. It turns my thing into like a whip, and something's happening with like my masks up there. But I am definitely on a different weapon right now. Okay, so there's another one even. Neat. Is that something? No. This feels like something I could have done way earlier. Well, no, because I needed the bud to do it. So I guess not. But the enemies here are kind of pushovers, but I guess that's because I don't have a lot of HP right now. How big is this area? And it's inside of a zone. I thought it, like, maybe took me somewhere in, like, one of the areas that it seemed like there was something, but I couldn't figure out how to get to it. Rosary string, huh? I mean, I'll take that. Is there more stuff to the left or right? This whole area is kind of confusing. I don't really think I'm getting silk from my hits that I'm doing. Where am I? Oh, I can't see myself because I don't have... Oh my god. That's why I can't see. So... Where am I? This feels like an... yeah. Definitely is... That's a bench. Go away. But I need to get my ship back. So where am I? Oh. Oh my god, that's the door. It is what I thought. It's one of the areas I couldn't access. Oh my god. Just like that. It's the weird face. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, the weird face. We found it. Thank god. Okay. I think that's probably enough for 2 episodes. Like I said, they might be a little bit short. But I'm trying to get stuff together for when I'm, you know, gone, so that is fine with me. I hope I find something really good here, because if I don't... Ooh, maybe that leads up to that weird part of Bellheart. I hope I find something good here, because if I don't, I do think I am going to have to start looking stuff up. Aside from, like, the fleas, just because it's taking a really long time to find anything these days, just by kind of bumbling around like I have been. And I think I've done an okay job, but yeah, it's taking a long time. And I'm still going to try to do the thing I normally do, where I don't just like straight up look up the answer. I would want to look like for a hint in the right direction, or potentially ask like some friends or something that have played this and know to give me a nudge in the right direction. That's what I've done before. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, I have a few more episodes of this to record for while I'm gone, because I'm going to be gone for 3 days, but I guess next time we'll tackle whatever's going on over there. What does my actual thing say? Yeah, it doesn't even tell me what crest I have. It's just like, yeah, you have your crest is stolen, basically. All right. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time for some more.